Okay, class, good morning and welcome back to the class. And let's take the second reference of the democratic government. And now, this time, we'll take the example of China. Now, as everyone knows about China, there's the communist government, and we'll see that how the working system is there. And communist government is what kind of government, and what is the system behind. So, it's simultaneously you will see that the characteristics of a democratic, that is free and fair electoral competition. Free and fair, the word is very much clear. Free and fair means where no any dirty tricks is there, malpractice is there. So it should be in democratic countries, so which we are going to see in reference China. So competition electoral in China, elections are regularly held after every 5 years for electing the people, the country's parliament, called Quango Renmin uh, Debao and Duai, that is National People's Congress. In English, we call this. So, National People's Congress has the power to appoint the president of the country. It has nearly 3,000 members elected from all over the China, all over the country China. Some members are elected by the army, and before contesting election, a candidate needs the approval of the Chinese Communist Party. Only those who are members of the Chinese Communist Party or 8 smaller parties allied to it were allowed to contest election. Now you can see what is the system behind. Means army is mandatory there. Then after that there are 8 smaller parties which are elite and they were allowed to contest election. None of that, like it's not like our country that where multi-party system is there and many parties are contesting the election. It is not like that. So the election which held in 2002 or 3, the government is always formed by the Communist Party. Since independence, that is 1930, another reference we are discussing here, it was only, firstly I tell you that about it is only from China here, it happens there, but not we are discussing more detail. We are discussing in that is one form of government, that is communist government, and communist government is running like this. Another reference is here of Mexico. Mexico, you know, that is one of the American countries, and you know that America, that is the Mexico part here we are discussing, it holds like election every 6 year. Now 6 year, you can see 6 year in democracy it is 5 year, but here after 6 year election and to its president, and the country has never been under the military dictator's rule. Country has never been matlab has never been under the military dictator's rule, but until 2000 every election was won by the party called PRI, Institutional Revolutionary Party. Means, though we know that dictatorship was not there, but 2000 onwards only one party was ruling there. Opposition party did contest election but never managed to win. Let's see. Opposition party did contest election. Opposition, I hope you understand, in every democratic country opposition party is there. So they never managed to win, and PRI was known to use many dirty tricks. When we talk about PRI, it is always playing dirty tricks to win the election, but opposition was not doing same. All those who were employed in the government offices, people or the government offices are there, had to attend the party meetings. Means what is this? This is ridiculous. What is the need of that government people who will attend the meetings? Teachers of government schools used to force parents to vote the PRI. Suppose in a school we are talking about, the teachers force to the parents that they will vote only to PRI. Means schools are under their control. All the officials, governments are under their control. That is PRI. Thirdly is that media is largely ignored activities the opposition political parties except the criticize them. Sometimes the polling booths were shifted from one place to another at the last minute. This happens. This is the malpractice to be say. Means elections are taking place but people are shifting the polling booth where the election are taking place. So sometimes the polling booths were shifted from one place to another at the last minute. Last minute means suppose today is the day of election and polling booth shifted. People don't know where they have to go for casting their vote. So PRI spends large sums of money to do this. and the campaign for this candidate. Should we consider the election describe the example of people electing their rulers? What do you say about? Not at all. People are, whatever was the system we are reading, that people elect their rulers, is it that's the same way? No. Reading these examples, we get a sense that we cannot agree with that particular situation. There are many problems here, like China. The election do not offer the people choice, serious choice. We have seen that only limited member 3000 are there. Military have its own share. All parties are, you can, similar 8 parties always contest the election. Are the people getting choice? Not at all. They have to choose the ruling party and candidates approved by it. Can we call this choice? Choice to hai nahi, theek hai? We can understand that there is no any choice. So in the Mexican example, when we are talking about PRI, Mexican example, people seemed really have a choice, but in practice they have no choice. Means people are choosing their leader, but with their not their own wish. There are no way ruling the party could be defeated. Means there is no any contestant before them. They cannot be defeated. From 2006 till now, it is continuously happening, winning one party. So even if the people were against it, these are not fair election. We can thus add a second feature to our understanding of democracy. Holding election of any country is not sufficient. Means we can't say that election are taking place, so country will be democracy. No, not at all. It is the questionable. The election must offer the real choice between the political alternatives. It should be possible for the people to use the choice, remove the existing rulers. Means first PRI, if it is changing the seat, means if it is defeating, so we can understand there is real choice. Otherwise there is no any real choice. So a democracy must be based on free and fair election, where those currently in power and having fair chance of losing. We shall find more about in the democratic in third chapter. So here till here we discuss about that particular term, that is free and fair election. So this free and fair election you have understood very well by the reference of China and Mexico. In the next video we will discuss about, that is, what is the definition really says about. Okay, till here I leave this video. In second video we'll discuss through one person, one vote and one value. Okay.